Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys, and it comes your way next.
It has been a season of ups and downs, twists and turns. It all comes to a conclusion here tonight as we welcome you on this February night to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. This is Super Bowl 59. Tonight, settle in. We've got a good one coming your way. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. One game tonight, available in 195 different countries. Wherever you are, thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson's been great first year in the booth with you, partner, and we've seen a lot. Great individual performances, dominating teams, stunning upsets. It all wraps up on the big stage in New Orleans. What are you going to be watching for in this one?
I think such a big factor of this game, Mike, is who handles the changes that come along with playing in the Super Bowl. Every NFL team all year, they want routine. They want consistency. The coaches and players preach that. Well, everything on Super Bowl Sunday, it just feels different. Pre-game feels different. Halftime feels different. The teams that are able to weather those changes the best typically come out and start the fastest and are able to really put themselves in position to call themselves Super Bowl champs.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time, and leading them out, their quarterback, it's Jalen Hurts.
He admitted to us the other day, Mike, that he's started to feel a little anxious as game day approached, and I think that's normal. Winning the NFC, that's one thing. But this is the type of stage that can take your legacy to a whole nother level if you're able to come out on top. But in order to make that happen, he's going to have to put those nerves behind him as soon as possible. The last thing you want to do is put yourself in an early hole because you just couldn't settle down. If he's able to remain calm, play his game, his team's going to have a great chance to end this night as world champs.
Here's the change of pace back. That's Kenneth Gainwell. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. The veteran Eric Hendricks on the stop. Now Hurts going to call his own number. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. 3rd down and 9. A pistol snap back to Hurts. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Cowboys have it. Well, he certainly turned that into something on the move. Downfield, looked like he was gaining yards, but then loses control, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Early on, Mike, it looked like it was going to be a really good play by the quarterback, turning to his legs, getting some pretty good yardage with his feet. But then he failed to not only protect himself, but mostly protect the ball. Defense is able to put a hit on him, jar the ball loose, and now they'll take over after the big takeaway.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Dak gonna put it up right away. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. To the left side, caught by Lamb. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Pistol now for Prescott. Hit as as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Auburn's kick is good. And the Cowboys will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
To return is Kenneth Gainwell. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Hurts going to keep it on the option. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. First and 10 at the 38-yard line. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Hurts again. The open receiver is Dotson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Again, Hurts. That one caught by Smith. And he will have a first down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15. Hurts will try it again. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. The Cowboys offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They'll operate from their own 3-yard line as they try to put something together here on this drive. It's 1st and 10. And it'll be marked down up around the 18-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. unmask the defense, and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
going to throw it here on first down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion.
And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Prescott on 2nd and 10. A throw there on 2nd down. Going to be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he's going to have a Cowboys first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down. Prescott again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now Dowdle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
A first down throw for Prescott. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be brought down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. On play action, here's Dak. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. They'll run. He slams it in there, and he is in. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. The Eagles offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. He's across midfield. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. First half. We're back to New Orleans and Super Bowl 59 after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now it's Hurts. A short throw taken in by Goddard. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. That's a short one, caught by Goddard. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. To the air again, Hurts. That'll be caught left side. It's Goddard. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Throwing is Hurts. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll bring up second and goal. Here's Hurts. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And now it's third and goal. Now Hurts. To the goal line and in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Eagles are on the board. It's 10-7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. That is intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
Second down and 3. And in motion is Brown. A second down throw for Hurts. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And he's going to have the first down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That is caught. What a throw. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles are on top. It's 14-10. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. From the end zone, here's Kevontae Turpin. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. We'll go play action. It's Prescott. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To throw is Dak. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. This is fielded inside the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll run with Dowdle. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On the ground, it's Dowdle. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down. He's up to the 45-yard line.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
They'll look to pick up the pace. Second down, Prescott. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the defense has it. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. This one is caught by Dotson. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
13 yards on the play. That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. Now he'll run. And they'll finally at the 10-yard line. Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. A tight end in motion now. Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Second and goal. They'll pitch it to Barkley. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles are out to a 21-10 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Cowboys. They'll come up here, first and 10. Here's a carry for Dowdle. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Josh Sweat there on the tackle. Now a second down throw for Prescott. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Third and 9. Dak to throw. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on down. A pistol snap back to Hurts. There's the tight end, Grant Calcaterra. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
The Cowboys offense and running back Rico Dowdle getting set for this next drive. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Quinyon Mitchell up to make the stop. One quarter remains here. 2nd and 7. Now Prescott. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Prescott. Got a man. That's Tolbert. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A 1st down throw for Prescott. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. The offense in hurry-up mode, pushing the pace. On 2nd down, it's Dak. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked up.